welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Mackintosh Specialist Exterior Cleaning channel. We are here today at this roof clean, really old cottage with lots of moss on the roof. We're actually in next door's garden at the moment. We've got all of this side to do, which we're planning to do this morning. We've got the pressure washer set up here and the hose actually running over the roof from next door's garden, the house we're working on. We started with the scaffold set up in the corner here. Thank you. Tight little corner. So yeah, I've set aside a good couple of days to get this job done. Really old, obviously a really old property, old roof. I want to take it nice and slow, be as careful as I can with the roof tiles. I'm going to adjust the pressure as low as I can as well. Obviously we want to be able to clean the roof, but use nice and gentle approach as much as we can, and then we treat it with the chemical afterwards, which gives the long-term benefits to it as well. So that's the plan. It's quite a mossy one, so there's going to be a lot of cleaning up to do afterwards as well. But Riley's up for the challenge, aren't you, Riley?
I'm ready for it.
Ready for anything. Okay, so far so good. That first little section cleaned up really well. I always start with the pressure really low and just, especially in a very delicate roof like this, and just gradually increase it until I'm happy with the amount of pressure I'm using, that I'm being gentle and I'm being able to remove the moss. And this one's cleaned up fairly easily, I think, really. So we just moved the scaffold to here so that it's quite low down this section, but I just want to be able to reach up and over the section, the window section there, and then there'll be a little slither here at the side, which I'll do probably from the ground, just do that little bit from there, and then we'll be up on this big section next. So yeah, lots to do. Managed to clean over the top of the window here, managed to clean the sides, around the skylight as well, got rid of all of that moss. And I'm actually quite surprised the roof is in really decent condition. I haven't come across many broken tiles. When there's a lot of moss, you usually expect there to be some broken tiles. When you remove it all, the moss is causing that damage and holding the moisture close to the surface. So you can just see there's a couple here that dropped out just near the bottom, so they're already broken. But just, I think it shows how gently I am being with the cleaning work. There's a couple of broken ones here that haven't even dropped down. I've been able to clean around them so gently. So they're still on there as well. And you can even see in some places where there's little fragments of moss still clinging on for dear life. I don't want to use any more power in the cleaning work that I'm doing than I'm already using. I'm really happy with the result. This is all going to get treated with the chemical now, which is going to kill off any of those tiny little organic bits of moss that are still clinging on, and then that will weather away in time. So the roof will even continue to improve, and I recommend that treatment as long-term maintenance. If it's repeated every 2 or 3 years or so, that will look after the roof and help keep it in good condition. You don't want that moss to grow back and start to cause issues again. So really good so far. Now we've got to move the scaffold down to this big section. Now the next door house is in the way, so we're going to have to do half of the roof from this side, and then we'll have to move out onto the pavement, actually the other side of the property here, to get the other half of the roof from that side. So we've got lots of cones and things like that, just to make sure we stay safe as well. Up here ready to go. Clean this last little bit, and you do get some nice views sometimes at the top of the scaffold. How about this for a nice spot in the English countryside? Not bad. So here we are, day 2 at this job. It went quite well yesterday, and we cleaned all of that far side. It was a bit fiddly because we had to keep moving the scaffold, taking it apart, move it to the next place, and we did a bit on the pavement. That was quite awkward, that bit at the end. So all the awkward bits were done yesterday, and I was keen to take my time over this job as well, because the roof tiles are quite delicate. It's an old property, so I didn't want to hurry it. So I was quite pleased with what we did yesterday. Turned out really well. And we're on this side today, so this should be a little bit more straightforward with moving the scaffold. And these sections here are quite mossy, so there's going to be a lot of muck to shift as well, I think. So now we can see the results on the other side. Looking forward to seeing the rest of this side transform as we clean it all the way down here. that's all the cleaning done. Got rid of all that moss, made quite a mess to clean up. So now I'm just going to get started on the chemical treatment. Do the chemical treatment on the roof. It's going to kill off anything that might have been left behind, any stubborn bits of moss that might be between the cracks here and there. Up on this corner, right up here, there was something growing, actually a weed up on the roof. So the chemical treatment will kill off any of that, make sure nothing grows back, and keep it looking good for as long as possible. There we go. How about that? All done. Fantastic job. Really dramatic transformation. So it's really nice actually to be able to look after an old property like this one and look after the roof, make a transformation. It's going to stand out in the village as this house that's now got a nice clean roof. So it's really good. Masses of moss has come off of it, and we've collected all the moss on this like muddy area. The customer said we could dump it all. They're going to grass it over eventually. They're renovating the property, so yeah, it's really nice to be able to make such a difference to the house. Brightened it up, and I think it really brings out the stone again as well. The character of the house looks really good. So thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the transformation. There's more information in my website, which is the link to my website is in the description below. Subscribe to my channel for more satisfying videos, and if you're interested in getting into the industry, I've even got training courses as well. All the information below. Apart from that, hope to see you on the next one. Take care. Bye for now.